Well, the blackout finally ceased for now. Just dropped my wife off at work. The electricity came on at around maybe 10 o'clock last night for us after 2 days of not having electricity. I slept until 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I haven't done that in a long time, but I didn't get any sleep over those 2 days of not having electricity. You know, because I wanted to guard the house. I sat out in the van the whole time, watched over the house. You just never know during those blackouts, you know, how people will act. Or at least that's how I feel. And I got no sleep because during the day, I have to do fatherly duty. I know the saying always is a woman's job is never done, but, or should I say a mother's job is never done. I don't think a father's job is ever done either. I mean, I'm at least a responsible father. I do everything that I'm supposed to do as a father. You know, I take care of my children, look after my children. Even if I'm tired, if my children say, "Hey, Dad, can we do this together?" I get up and I go do it. Plus, it was just miserable those last few days, you know, with the heat. We burned a lot of fuel in the van, sitting in the van, trying to stay cool. My main concern, though, is will this happen again? You know, there's another storm coming. I want to say, I think they said either tonight or tomorrow another storm will be hitting our area, a really bad storm because it's so hot. Will they choose to shut off our area again? At first I thought it was actually, you know, from the weather, there were down power lines and whatnot, and that was the problem. But once the electric company had a press conference, they said that they choose the areas that they shut down to keep from having an overload on the power grid. We live in a working middle class area, and actually some parts of that area are poor. So I guess that is considered an area where they can shut off the power. I have a friend of mine who lives in an upper middle class area. He said his power was shut off for 15 minutes on the first day, and that was it. Ours was shut off the entire time. We had electricity yesterday for an hour, and that was it. Then it was shut off again. It was horrible. I don't want to go through that again, and I'm sure, but I'm sure we're going to go through it again. And like I said, after I saw the press conference and they explained that they choose where the electricity needs to be turned off to prevent an overload on the power grid. So that means they choose working middle class to poor neighborhoods. I'm not looking forward to that. You know, it was crazy. You know, we lost food. We just went grocery shopping right before they shut off our power. So we lost all that. My wife said that we can actually take back everything we lost to the grocery store. We have the receipt. Everything is still open. It's just melted and gone. So we'll see if we can do that. You know, I'm not looking forward to more storms or more having our electricity shut off. It sucks. And I think that the whole time that our electricity was off, I guess the main thing that bothered me is that our area was chosen to have its electricity shut off. There was no down power lines, no nothing. It was just our area was chosen so that it didn't overload the power grid. I don't know, that kind of bothers me. Because you would think with a rolling blackout, they would choose different areas, and then that way everyone equally has their power shut off. In our case, that wasn't the situation. Ours was shut off, period. Well, anyway, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to the next one. That's all I'm saying.